All right, what's going on, everybody? For Shinola Detroit, I'm Titus Hayes, and welcome to The Movement. It's a show where we build relationships while we build watches, right here at our factory in Detroit. And today, we'll be joined by a real Detroit native, Royce the 5'9". Royce is best known for his role in iconic rap groups from Slaughterhouse, Prime, and Bad Meets Evil, alongside Detroit rapper Eminem. He's also been ranked as one of the top 50 MCs of our time. What's going on, Royce? How you doing, man? Welcome to the factory.
Dang. 50?
I didn't write it.
Hip-hop only been here 50 years, bro.
You're my top 5 in Detroit.
Thank you, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. How you feeling?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
Good, man. I feel like you top 50 Shinola watch guys. How's that make you feel?
Pretty good coming from you. So, before we get started, how much do you know about watches?
Very little. Very
Okay.
little. I know that I can tell time with them.
Just so you know, we're not going to build the entire watch. It took me about 10 years to learn how to, master building a watch and the movement. So what we're going to do is walk you through a few quick, easy steps, about 4 of them.
Okay.
How that sound?
Sounds fantastic.
Today we're going to be working with the 47 millimeter run wheel. Our 47 millimeter run wheel is the first watch that we built. 1069 movement is also the first movement that we built. It's the watch that everyone thinks about when you think of Shinola. So we're going to start with the watch straps.
Okay.
Watch straps is usually the last step of building a watch, but because we're going to do easiest to hardest, we're going to start with putting the strap on the watch.
But who predetermined what was easy and what was hard?
I did.
Okay. All right, I trust you.
We'll assemble our versatile leather strap with our signature quick release spring bar. Align, buckle, and click. While you're doing that, I want to ask you a couple quick questions. So you're a Detroit native.
Oh, we're multitasking, yes. Yes, I'm a Detroit native.
What does it mean to you to represent the city?
It means everything to me. But you know what, man? I learned during my journeys, you gotta give support to get support. You gotta earn that title of representative and OG and all of these phrases that we throw around loosely.
Okay.
You gotta put the work in. So it means everything to me today.
You need some help with that, man? Like you're having a hard time.
I'm probably gonna need some help with
I
that.
got you. Put that one in there like that. Yeah, pull this down.
Oh, what now? You tricking me. What are you pulling up? Oh, that. Okay, I got you. All right.
Go.
Fire.
Next up, we're gonna do case back closing. This is where we actually put the back of the watch on and then we screw it down. Now, onto the case back. It's all about precision. Screw in opposing corners, seal it tight, uphold the Shinola standard. So you've been rapping for over 20 years now. What's been the most rewarding part of your career?
Being able to do good. When I say good, I don't mean success. I mean do good by the universe. Like do good stuff for people. It took me about maybe 15 years in to realize that I could do that. Like when I started being like very honest and vulnerable, I started to learn that there's a lot of people that exist who have similar struggles and it helps them. Like the transparency helps them through stuff.
Can you tell us some more about the numbers 5'9", how they've been in your life numerous times?
A good buddy of mine, June, he was the only other point guard on the team, on the roster in high school on the basketball team that was 5'9".
Oh, okay.
So we started calling each other 5'9". So that's where that's where it started at.
That's dope.
And then my son was born the same night that my grandma passed. And it was also the same night that I met Eminem. And the same night, my son was born in the same hospital that my grandma passed in.
Wow, that's deep.
But she was in a car accident. So she just happened to be in that area. So that's how she ended up at that hospital. And they were on the 5th and the 9th floor.
That's deep. You know they say when one goes, someone comes.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna turn it up a notch.
Turn up.
It's gonna get a little bit more difficult for you. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna actually set the hands onto the watch.
Okay.
Next up, mastering hand setting. It's an art. Stack, align, set hands in order, and ensure perfection. One misstep, and it's back to the beginning.
Seen Karate Kid?
I have seen Karate.
Remember Daniel's son with the chopsticks?
Yep.
Think I can catch a fly?
I doubt it. So in this last segment, we have a little game called This or That. You answer a series of questions and you get one pass.
What if I don't use a pass?
You
Do I get money?
You have enough of that.
You assume.
Woodward or Jefferson?
I say Woodward.
Martin or Home Improvement?
Martin, bro. The greatest thing that ever happened to cinema. Martin and The Wire.
Be known for your technical skills or your storytelling ability?
Technical skill.
Barry Sanders or Isaiah Thomas?
Dude. I'm gonna say Isaiah Thomas only because I'm more of a basketball fan than a football fan. But Barry is just as important to Detroit as Isaiah Thomas is.
Fagel or Verners?
I'm gonna go with Fagel on that one, champ.
Release another solo album or a group album?
I'm running out of groups. It'd be a blessing to be able to do either one of them. I'm leaning more toward group. I think I said everything that I needed to say.
Like you having some trouble with that hand setting over there. You want me to jump in and help you real quick?
You can jump in and help me, man. I'm getting jumped over here.
Definitely upside down.
That's not good quality control. Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Shit.
Yo, God bless everybody who works here. I would have been so fired.
Stevie Wonder or Aretha Franklin?
Stevie Wonder, greatest all-around artist in the history of art.
So last question. Eminem or Big Sean?
Too much pressure.
You get one pass. It suck if you pass on the last one.
Nah, I'm not gonna pass. I'm not gonna pass. I always have I can never pick anybody over Eminem, but I can never pick anybody over Sean either. See, when I rate people, I rate them in eras. Sean is the front runner of his era. Marshall is like he's like the pioneer of lyrical opportunity in Detroit, and he's a great man. He's a good friend of mine. So is Sean. So I would never put one ahead of the other, just picking randomly. But if one had to edge the other, well, lyrically, just period, what they represent two different things. They both have done tremendous things for the city, whether people know it or not. People benefiting from it and don't even realize it. Both of them. They're both superstars. They both took it to the superstar level against all odds. Like it or not, they did it their way. You can't do nothing but respect that. And then both of them are like, they just get better and better and better and better in leaps and bounds. Bum, 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 bum.
Final challenge. Watch casing in an air-controlled environment with precision, angle, and care, ensuring every Shinola watch remains flawless. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna ask you one last question. So I read that you're prone to rabbit hole behavior and that you once cooked every recipe in Patti LaBelle's cookbook during one of these moments.
Where'd you read that? Did my wife write a diary?
What is your favorite dish from that cookbook?
See, the thing about my OCD is once it goes away, it's gone forever. So I don't really remember. It was like 2004 or something like that. I cooked every single thing in the book, but I don't remember really anything from it. Nothing really stood out to me. It just kind of like passed the time. It was like a hankering that I had at that time to do stuff. The fulfillment came in completion. Gotcha. You would think it would come in like the food tasting good, but...
Congratulations. Surprisingly, you made it through the movement.
Surprisingly?
Yeah.
You surprised?
You made it through those steps. It was a struggle, but you did it.
Nobody got to know that, man.
Give out any shout outs or upcoming projects or whatever?
Yeah, I got an upcoming project. I'm gonna go to school to learn how to properly put together a Shinola watch. Shout out to everybody at Shinola. Shout out to my boy Kofi. Thank you for having me, guys. This has been awesome. I hope it's been as fun for you as it has been for me. I walked away from recording to do this. That's my other rabbit hole.
We appreciate you.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
All right, man. So appreciate having you here. You know, of course, you're a Detroit native.
Appreciate you having me.
We want to let all of our employees know that you've been here. If you want to leave your John Hancock on our movement desk.
Decisions. Cursive or print. Whole name or initial. 5 and 9 or no 5 and 9. I don't know. It's tough. We just do this. Boom. Forever encapsulated in time. That's it.
That's good, man.